Radhe Radhe, Dandavat Pranam. Welcome to Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Mandir, Gopinath Bhavan, Shri Vrindavan Dham. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Patit Pavana Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shri Shachinandana Gaura Hari ki jai, Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai, Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai, Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Harinama Sankirtana ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Shri Narottam Das Thakur ki jai, Tadiya Avirbhav Maha Mahotsava ki jai, Shri Magi Purnima ki jai, Shri Krishna Madhur Utsava ki jai. And one more. What's the other one? Can't remember the other one. Oh, the appearance of Shri Shri Radha Gopinath ki jai. We just went there. Okay. So we will begin with Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan is the auspicious invocation calling for the grace, the blessings, the mercy, the sidelong glances of our beloved Srila Gurudev, our beloved Srila Prabhupada, our Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga, Patit Pavan Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Prem Purushottam Shachinandana Gaura Hari, going all the way back to our original Guru who is Krishna, and his Guru of Prem, Vrishabhanunandini Srimati Radha Thakurani. As Krishna states, and you can find it in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radhikar Prema Guru Ami Shishyanata Sada Amanana Nritye Nachaya Udbhata. Radhika is my Guru of Prem and I am simply her dancing pupil. She makes me dance various novel dances according to her tune. So you can find Mangalacharan on page 1 of this beautiful bhajan treasure trove, Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha, starting with Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam. Radhe Radhe Lavangamala Mala. Your sister is smiling.
Your son's birthday.
Who?
It's Oliver's birthday.
Oliver's birthday. Happy birthday, Oliver. We'll do prayers at the end, hopefully. Maybe we should do something now since she's there. Is Oliver there? He's not there. Okay. Well, when he comes, let me know and we can do a little bit of a prayer for him, because actually we're going to be discussing the glories of Sri Narottam Das Thakur, which are quite expansive, and we might go into Arti time as we do every single day. So at the end we might not have enough time, so we'll take a little break, give some of the blessings that our Gurudev would give for anyone's birthday, and then we will continue.
Nimai's birthday also.
Whose?
Nimai from South Africa.
Nimai from South Africa. Nimai?
Yamuna.
Oh. Okay, Yamuna May's grandson. Nimai, how old is he?
He's 12.
Nimai, do we call him Prabhu when he's 12? Why not? Prabhu ki jai. Radhe Radhe Krishna Premavati. Didi, I expect to see you in a couple of moments. She always comes down after she says hello there. Okay. So Mangalacharana. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tang Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitangscha Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayanitti Namine Shri Krishna Leela Katane Sudaksham Audarya Madhurya Gunaishcha Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam नारायणं त्वां शिरसन्नमामि त्रिदण्डिनं भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जयुतैकहृद्ये चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वां सततं प्रपद्ये नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय गौरप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिप्रज्ञान केशव इति नामिने अतिमर्त्यचरित्राय स्वश्रितानञ्च पालिने जीवदुःखे सदरताय श्रीनाम प्रेमदायिने नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती इति नामिने श्रीवर्षभानवी देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्धविज्ञान दयिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्ज्वलप्रेमध्य श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदा श्रीगौरकरुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोऽस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दिनतारिणे रूपानुगव्यरुद्धापसिद्धान्तध्वन्तहारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भरसाम्बोधे पदम्बुजायते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगब्बरायते गौराविर्भावभूमेस्त्वं निर्दिष्टा सजनप्रिय वैष्णवः सर्वभौमश्री जगन्नाथायते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जयतां सुरतोपङ्गोर्मम मन्दं मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वपदाम्बोजो राधामदनमोहनो दिव्यद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमद श्रीमद्रत्नागारसिंहासनस्थो श्रीराधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रेष्टालिभिः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमन्द्रसरसारम्भी वंशीवत ततस्थितः कार्षन्वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रियेष्टुनः वृन्दाये तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Radhe Radhe, who's there? Sudevi Devi Dasi, Radhe Radhe, and Ananda Raghubir, Atu Krishna Prabhu, who's always blissful. That means your lineage is coming from Sri Ramchandra. Must be from the Dandakaranya Rishis, because there's an attraction to worshipping Krishna of Vrindavan, even though they're in that lineage. No, it's just Raghubir is the name, but... So today we will focus on the bhajans of Sri Narottam Das Thakur, which are extremely dear to all of our Gaudiya Vaishnavas, very powerful, very prominent, and important for us. We have heard from our Gurudev and Guru Varga that within the bhajans of our acharyas, all tattva siddhant is present. And really they are such a powerful form of prayer, because their moods are completely transcendental and pure. So if we take shelter of those personalities and their prayers, then it may be that Krishna will hear. He will recognize, oh, who is calling out in the song of my dear beloved Narottam Das? He'll take interest. And we should also simultaneously pray to the author of those bhajans, that may those moods that are present within your heart manifest within my heart. So we will start with Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. Now I hear this and it's just such a pleasure compared to that other thing. They had one of those 40 speaker things out there playing heavy disco music just before we started, and luckily they stopped. So page 28 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha, Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Mando Mui Savadhano Mate Chaharo Prasade Bhai E Bhavatoriya Jai Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoite Guru Mukha Padma Vakyo Chittete Koriya Aikyo Arna Kori Ho Mane Asha Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttamagati Je Prasade Pure Sarva Asha Chakudan dilo je Janme janme Prabhu se Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinasha Jate Vede Gai Jaharo Charito Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adhama Janara Bandhu Lokanata Lokera Jivana Lokanata Lokera Jivana Ha ha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya O ha ha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya তুয়াপদে লইনু শরণ এবে চাষ ঘুষুক ত্রিভুবন গুরুদেব পতিত পাবন প্রভুপাদ পতিত পাবন হা হা প্রভু করো দয়া দেহ মোরে পদ ছায়া গুরুদেব যে গুরুদেব গুরুদেব যে গুরুদেব যে গুরুদেব যে গুরুদেব গুরুদেব যে গুরুদেব যে প্রভুপাদ যে প্রভুপাদ প্রভুপাদ যে প্রভুপাদ যে প্রভুপাদ 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 যে প্রভুপাদ ঠাকুর নরোত্তম ঠাকুর নরোত্তম নরোত্তম ঠাকুর নরোত্তম ঠাকুর নরোত্তম ঠাকুর নরোত্তম নরোত্তম ঠাকুর নরোত্তম গুরু পরম্পরা গুরু পরম্পরা পরম্পরা গুরু পরম্পরা গুরু পরম্পরা গুরু পরম্পরা পরম্পরা গুরু পরম্পরা श्रील गुरुदेव की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्री नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर की जय श्री गुरु परंपरा की जीव पावन प्रभु राधे राधे A Barok Kruna Karo Vaishnava Goshai, calling out for the mercy of the Vaishnavas by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. Page 44 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. I also have an Ashtakam glorifying Sri Narottam Das Thakur, Narottam Ashtakam by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I don't know how I'll be able to send it. Maybe I can post it to the group, maybe. Let's see. Page 44. Ebaro karuna koro Vaishnava Goshai Patita pavana toma bine ke ho nai kaharo nikate gele papa dure jai emono doyalo prabhu কে বা কোথা পায় গঙ্গার পরশ হইলে পশ্চাতে পাবন দর্শনে পবিত্র করো এ তোমারো हरि स्थाने अपराधे तारे हरि नाम तोमा स्थाने अपराधे नाही कोए राम तोमार हृदये सदा गोविंद विश्राम গোবিন্দ কো হে নমঃ বৈষ্ণব পরায়ণ প্রতি জন্মে করি আশা চরণের ধূলি নরোত্তমে করো দয়া আপনার বলি এবারো করুণা করো বৈষ্ণব গোসাই পতিত পাবন তোমা বিনে কেহ না জয় বৈষ্ণব গোসাই বৈষ্ণব গোসাই বৈষ্ণব গোসাই জয় বৈষ্ণব গোসাই বৈষ্ণব গোসাই বৈষ্ণব গোসাই বৈষ্ণব গোসাই প্রভু কৃপা করো মোরে দয়া করো কৃপা করো মোরে দয়া করো প্রভু কৃপা করো মোরে দয়া করো কৃপা করো মোরে দয়া করো All Vaishnava Thakurs ki Jai Radhe Radhe Kamalakanta Prabhu Hare Krishna and Oscar Rojas Haribol. Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Se Mor Sampada. Without Srila Narottam Das Thakur, we would not have this prayer, which is really establishing the essence and the purpose of everything that we are doing on this path of bhakti. Everything. From our vrats, to our chanting, to our mantras, to our parikramas, to every activity that we are doing, our austerities, our dharma, our religious activities, even our karma, everything. The purpose, the goal is to attain the shelter and the dust of the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari. By Srila Narottam Das Thakur, page 50. Pachas Cinquanta. Lakshmi Dasi, Radhe Radhe. Adi Keshav Prabhu ki jai. Oscar Rojas is Adi Keshav Prabhu. Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Se Mora Sampada Se Mor Bhajana Pujana Se Mora Pranadhana Se Mor Yabharana Se Mor Jivanir Jivana Se Mora Rasanidhi Se Mora Vancha Siddhi Se Mora Vedera Dharama Se Brata Se Tapa Se Mora Mantra Japa Se Mor Dharama Karama Anukula Habe Vidhi Se Pade Hoibe Siddhi Nirokibo Eduinayane Se Rupa Madhuri Rashi Prano Kubalaya Shashi প্রফুল্লিত হবে নিশিদিনে তুয়ার দর্শন আহি গরলে চারলো দেহি চিরদিন তাপিত জীবন হা হা প্রভু করো দয়া দেহ মোরে পদ ছায়া নরোত্তম লইল শরণ নরোত্তম লইল শরণ रूप गोस्वामी प्रभु रूप गोस्वामी रूप गोस्वामी प्रभु रूप गोस्वामी रूप गोस्वामी प्रभु हे प्रभु हे प्रभु हे प्रभु हे प्रभु हे रूप है 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 श्री रूप गोस्वामी पाद की जय श्री षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय श्री रूपानुग गौरी गुरुवर्ग की जय हरे कृष्ण राधे राधे अर्पिता Gupta and us Adikesha Prabhu saying here is 3:30 in the morning. Just so you know, those who are the intimate maidservants of Srimati Radhika wake up at 3:36 in the morning to begin their seva. So you're right on time. Just pray for entrance into that seva. And that's so apropos because we just prayed for the dust of the lotus feet of the primary maidservant of Srimati Radhika, Sri Rupa Manjari. So now we will call for the mercy of Patit Pavan Shri Nityananda Prabhu and Prem Purushottam Sachinandan Gaura Hari. Patit Pavan Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shri Sachinandan Gaura Hari ki jai, Shri Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai. So we will call out, and perhaps the most famous bhajan of Sri Narottam Das Thakur, Gauranga Bolite Habe Ulaka Sharir. Page 86 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. There's just not enough time. Oh my God. We can be here for days and days and days. This one is calling for the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, of Sachinandan Gaurahari, Rup and Raghunath. Radhe Radhe, Om Joshi Prabhu ki jai ho. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gauranga Bolite Have Pulaka Sharira Hari Hari Bolite Na Yane Babe Nira আর কবে নিতাই চাঁদে করুণা হইবে সংসার বাসনা মোর কবে তুচ্ছ হবে বিষয় ছাড়িয়া কবে শুদ্ধ হবে মন কবে হাম হেরাব শ্রী বৃন্দাবন রূপ রঘুনাথ পদে হইবে আকুতি কবে হাম বুঝব সে যুগল পীরিতি রূপ রঘুনাথ পদে রাহু মোর আশা প্রার্থনা করো ye সদা নরোত্তম দাস গৌরাঙ্গ বলিতে হবে পুলক শরীর হরি হরি বলিতে নয়নে বাবে নীর ও নিত্যানন্দ রাম নিত্যানন্দ রাম নিত্যানন্দ রাম হে নিত্যানন্দ রাম जय सच्चिनंदन जय गौर हरि सच्चिनंदन जय गौर हरि जय सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि सच्चिनंदन जय रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ पतित पावन श्री नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय प्रेम पुरुषोत्तम श्री सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि की जय श्री रूप रघुनाथ जू की जय राधे राधे सची एमी मार्टिन Radhe Radhe, Bhargavi Eluru and Lavanga Lata Dasi. Radhe Radhe. I guess that includes Charu Krishna Prabhu also. Oh, there's so many beautiful bhajans. Really, one of Gurudev's absolute favorite is Gaurangera Dutipada, but time is running short. So we just called out for the mercy of Nitai and Gauranga. Other bhajans, famous bhajans of Srila Narottam Das Thakur include Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Koromore, Jai Anilo Prema Dhana Karuna Prachur, Hari Hari Bifale Janawa Goenu, Golokera Prema Dhana Harinam Sankirtana, and then also prayers glorifying Radha and Krishna, like Hari Hari Kabimor Hoibe Sudina and Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugala Kishore, which is on page 123. 123. Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugala Kishore. Radhe Radhe Rajiv Locham Prabhu Ki Jai Ho. Radha Krishna Prano Moro Jugala Kishora Jivane Marane Gati Aronahi Mora Kalindira Kule Keli Kadambe Ravana Ratana Vedira Upad Oshabodu Jana শ্যাম গৌরী অঙ্গে দিব চুয়া চন্দনের গন্ধ চামর ধুলাব কবে হেরিব মুখ চন্দ্র গাথিয়া মালতীর মালা দিব দোহার গলে অধরে তুলিয়া দিব কর্পূর তাম্বুলে ললিতা বিশাখায়াদি যত সখী বৃন্দ অজ্ঞায় করিব সেবা চরণারবিন্দ শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভুর দাসের অনুদাস সেবায় অভিলাষ করে নরোত্তম দাস রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোর যুগল কিশোর জীবনে মারণে গতি আর নাহি মোর জয় রাধে জয় কৃষ্ণ জয় রাধে জয় কৃষ্ণ জয় রাধে ओ राधे हे कृष्ण हे राधे हे कृष्ण हे राधे हे कृष्ण हे वृषभानुनंदिनी श्रीमती राधा ठाकुरानी की जय श्री गोपीनाथ जू की जय Srila Gaur Das Babaji Maharaj told that if you want Krishna Prem, then you should acquire 2 books. Both books are by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. One is Prarthana, which has bhajans in it like Gauranga Bolite Have Pulaka Sharir, and the other is Prema Bhakti Chandrika, which has bhajans in it like Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. He said, if you want Krishna Prem, you should acquire these 2 books. Because Narottam Das Thakur, if you see the mood, the longing, the weeping, the bhav within his bhajans, if you pray to him for his mercy, that mood can and will enter our hearts. So, oh my God, there's so many amazing bhajans of Srila Narottam Das Thakur. But one of my favorites, and I have to sing it, Hari Bol Bol Ar, Madan Mohan, Heri Bogo. And the reason for me that I really appreciate that bhajan is because of Narottam Das Thakur's prayer for what happens at the end of one's presence in this world. He's saying, E Deha Antimakale, at the end of this life, Rakiho Jamunar Jale, I will take shelter of the waters of Jamuna. Ha Radhe Govinda Bole, loudly calling out the names of Radha and Govinda. Thakiya go, I will leave. And I was thinking, wow, what a beautiful, I know it's romantic, but what a beautiful way to depart from this world. So, page 143. Also, Sri Narottam Das Thakur was very attached to Sri Vrindavan Dham. We'll tell more about it later, but there was a past time where his Gurudev had sent him away. And when he was sent away, he was weeping and crying. I was in Vrindavan doing bhajan, and now I've been sent back into the pit of stool. He's weeping and crying like that, like desiring to return to Vrindavan. But to teach us a lesson, all of the world a lesson, this pastime took place between his Gurudev and him. So this bhajan, Hari Bol Bol, R. Madan Mohan, Hari Bogo, page 143. He says, I will chant the names of Hari and behold Madan Mohan. In such a state, I shall travel the path to Braj. Radhe Radhe. I will go to the land of Braj, become the Nupur on the feet of the gopis. Nupur means an anklet, ankle bell. And I will chime there very sweetly. I will gaze upon the sweet beauty of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna to the full satisfaction of my eyes, and I will stand at the entrance of their nikunjas, their pastime groves. Charming pastimes will take place in the forests of Braj. In the playful assembly of the cowherd boys, I will smear the dust of their lotus feet on my body. O residents of Braj, please fulfill my heart's desire. Oh, when will I hear the sound of Krishna's flute? When the time comes for this body's demise, I will place it in the waters of the Jamuna, and as it floats, I will chant, all glories to Radha Govinda. Narottam Das laments, my desires have not been fulfilled. Oh, when will I attain residence in Braja? So full of ras and bhav, sweetness and desperation. Radhe Radhe, Shashikala Devi Dasi, and Jayadvaita Prabhu. And, it's also Sudevi's favorite. Hari Bol Bol Ar Madan Mohan Hari Bogo He Rupe Brajer Pathe Chali Bogo Hari Bol Bol Ar Madan Mohan Hari Bogo Jabo Go Brajendra Pu Habo Gopi Payer Nupu Nupur Hoye Runu Junu Baji Bogo Hari Bol Bol Ar Madan Mohan Hari Bogo Radha Krishna Rup Madhuri Hari Bodhu Nayana Bhori Nikunjero Dwari Dwari Rohi Bogo Hari Bol Bol Ar Madan Mohan Hari Bogo Vipine Vinoda Khela Sange Tera Khaler Mela Tader Charaner Dhula Makhi Bogo Hari Bol Bol Ar Madan Mohan Hari Bogo Tumra sabe Brajavasi Pura maner abhilashi Ar kabe Krishner bangshi Shuni bogo Hari Bol Bol Ar Madan Mohan Hari Bogo He Dehayantima Kale রাখিব যমুনার জলে জয় রাধা গোবিন্দ বলে ভাসিব গো হরি বল বল মদন মোহন হেরিব গো ও হে নরোত্তম দাস না পুরিল অভিলাষ আর কবে ব্রজে বাস করিব গো হরি বল বল মদন মোহন হেরিব গো হরি বল বল মদন মোহন হেরিব গো রাধা মদন মোহন রাধা মদন মোহন রাধে রাধা জয় রাধা গোপীনাথ রাধা গোপীনাথ রাধে হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ হরে রাম ও হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম ও হরে রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ হরে Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Patit Pavana Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shri Sachinandana Gaur Hari ki jai, Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai, Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Harinama Sankirtana ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Shri Narottam Das Thakur ki jai, Tadiya Avirbhav Maha Mahotsav ki jai, Shri Krishna Madhur Utsava ki jai, Shri Maghi Purnima ki jai, the appearance day of Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Radha Gopinath at the Gopinath Mandir, the other one. It's always their appearance day because they appear every day and it's Purvarag every day. And many times a day. Gurave Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Ajnanatimirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Namine Nama Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya Evacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Giring Yat Kripatamaham Bande Shri Gurung Dinatarinam. First of all, I offer my Dandavat Pranam thousands of times at the lotus feet of our beloved Srila Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishta Vishnupad, Ashto Tarashat Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and the same thousands of Dandavat Pranam in the dust of the lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishta Vishnupad, Ashto Tarashat Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and to all of our Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga, especially on this day, the day of the anniversary of the appearance of Srila Narottam Das Thakur. I'm offering my Dandavat Pranam thousands of times in the dust of his lotus feet. And also to all of the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, past, present, and future, including all of you who are present here physically and all of you who are present virtually, I offer my Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna. So today, as you all know, we are observing again a multiple holiday, holy day. Today is said to be the appearance of Sri Sri Radha Gopinath. It is also said to be, it is Maghi Purnima. It is a very special Purnima, full moon. It is the appearance anniversary of Srila Narottam Das Thakur. I keep forgetting. What's the other one? I mentioned Radha Gopinath, didn't I?
Yes. Yes.
And Shri Krishna Madhur Utsava. So since that's the one I know the least about, first I'll mention Shri Krishna Madhur Utsava. I checked it out online, I was doing research, it is written. Actually, every day is Shri Krishna Madhur Utsava. It is a festival of admiring the beauty of Krishna. It is said that actually this day is observed more in Bengal, and Vasanti Rasa Day or Vasant Panchami is observed more here. But it is said that today is also another Ras Leela. We should understand that Ras Leela is happening always. It's not just on Sharad Purnima and Vasanti Ras. I mean, how long did the Vasanta Ras Leela go on for? The moon stood still for a night of Brahma. In complete smittenness, I just made up that word, completely stunned, witnessing this beautiful Ras Leela of Krishna and the gopis at Govardhan, at Chandra Sarovar. Actually, Chandra Sarovar didn't quite exist yet. The moon melted in frame and became Chandra Sarovar. So that Ras Leela took place at Parasoli, next to Govardhan. But so many Ras Leelas are taking place, so this is also said to be another Ras Leela of Krishna and the gopis, but there's a special time, this is a special time for decorating Krishna. I don't know when is a special time for not decorating Krishna. Perhaps when Mother Yashoda lets him run outside naked with only a string when he's just a baby, but still, he decorates the dust. Gurudev said he looks even more beautiful covered in the dust of Braj. So, Shri Krishna Madhur Utsava Ki Jai. Today is also said to be the appearance of Shri Sri Radha Gopinath. According to Shastra, the great-grandson of Krishna, being guided by Uddhav, came to all of the holy places in Braj Mandal after the departure of Krishna from this world. And he heard about all of the pastime places of Krishna in Braj. And then he established the deities of Krishna in those pastime places. So Rup Goswami didn't carve Govindaji. He discovered him by the help of a cow and a cowherd boy who mentioned, you see that cow every day pouring the milk? Underneath Gomatila he discovered, means this hill, which is just there where Govindaji temple is, Rup Goswami had them dig and he discovered that deity of Govinda. So many of the Thakurjis who are here, or the originals who were discovered by our Goswamis, were already here from the time of the great-grandson of Krishna who had established them here. Even Advaita Acharya did not make Madan Gopal. He was digging and he manifested there. Right? And then that Madan Gopal ended up in Mathura in the home of the Chobe Brahmani and then followed Sanatana Goswami back here and became later known as Madan Mohan. So many of the original Thakurjis who were here, like Gopal, whose name was changed to Srinathji to protect him from the invading hordes of those who would like to destroy Sanatan Dharma and anything related to Sanatan Dharma. His name was changed to Srinathji, and under the very careful protection of the sons and the followers of Sri Vallabhacharya, he was brought to Nathdwar in Udaipur, and there he was established. But originally, he was manifest by the great-grandson of Krishna. And then, on his own request, he was found by Madhavendra Puripad, and he told, my name is Gopal, I am the proprietor of this village. So, how long was he worshipped? Radharaman wasn't carved by anyone, he was also self-manifest. And Gopinath, It is said that today is his appearance day, but I haven't read specifically what they mean by Radha Gopinath's appearance day. Gopinath was also originally established by Vajranab, the great-grandson of Krishna, at Vangshibat, because of the pastimes, the Raslila pastimes which took place there. And over time, as happened to all of the other Thakurji, he disappeared. Where did he disappear? If anyone has been here during monsoon season, you will see that the waters of Jamuna come up very high, sometimes right up to the doorway of Gopinath Bhavan. And even they will flood the basement of Gopinath Bhavan, which carried the books of Srila Gurudev. So, Jamuna comes up very high. So over time, this Gopinath had descended under the waters of Jamuna and underneath the sand of Jamuna. One great devotee named Paramananda, who was always weeping and chanting the holy names of the Lord, was there at Yamuna. And he saw something interesting. The waters of Jamuna were carving off the edge of the riverbank, and now they've kind of made it flat, but before it was quite a drop, naturally. And he saw as the waters of Jamuna were coming by that they were uncovering something. He said, "What is that?" And then he saw, oh, it's the form of any Thakurji was starting to manifest. And then he began to uncover him. And when he saw, oh, beautiful, beautiful Thakurji of Gopinath. So, with so much affection, so much love, so much happiness, he established that Gopinath in that place, near Vangshibat. Eventually he was moved to where the Gopinath temple is now, and then he was placed under the care of Sri Madhu Pandit. In our bhajan, Jai Radha, Govinda Radha, Govinda Radhe, and there it says Radha Gopinath Madhu Panditer Prana Dhana hai. He is the life and soul of Madhu Pandit. But we understand that he was rediscovered by Paramananda first, and then placed in the care of Madhu Pandit. So, because we hear that Gopinath is the beloved Lord of the Gopis, we hear this all the time, and it is true. Gopinath means the Lord of the Gopis. In that prayer to Gopinath, Shriman Rasarasarambhi Vangshiva Tatastitaha Karshan Venu Svanair Gopir Gopinatha Shriyestunaha, saying that Krishna, desiring to experience ras, means he wanted to dance. Actually, our Guru Varga tells us that he was in a state of desperation, feeling that without Srimati Radhika, I cannot maintain my life. So he began to play his flute. But that flute was more of an emergency call. I need you now. If you do not come, I cannot live. In desperate separation. And since all of the gopis are her own manifestations of her own bhavs, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabhistabirya Eva Nija Rupataya Kalabhi. Nija Rupataya means her own forms, but Kalabhi means they are the kala, or the portions, the phases. Means all of the different moods of Srimati Radhika also have personifications as these gopis. They heard their own names, and from every direction, millions and millions of gopis went running to that place where he was, Vangshivat Tatastitaha, situated underneath the Vangshivat, that tree. Karshan Venu, calling all of those gopis with his flute. So to that Gopinath, we are giving our honor, our respect. But Srila Gurudev said something about this name, Gopinath, very interesting, and I would like to share that with you, because only those who are Param Rasik and Rupanuga will have this kind of vision. Let me see if it is there. Now I typed in Gopinath, I'm getting Gopinath Bhavan. Meaning of Gopinath, Srila Gurudev. Yes, he can give his service. What is the meaning of Gopinath? Now we have Radha Gopinath here, so he'll be very happy to hear this. Who is Gopinath. One devotee said, Lord of the Gopis, Master of the Gopis. What would Gurudev say to that? No. It doesn't mean master. Nath means prana, life. Krishna is the Gopis' life, but this is not a name. What is his name? If anyone asks you, who are you? You will generally state a relation between you and someone else. Similarly, there is a relation between Krishna and the Gopis, and this relation is very high. Therefore, if you go to Gopinath, he will give you the benediction that you can serve him as the Gopis serve. You will also be able to serve like them. You will realize that it is Gopinath who gives this benediction. You cannot realize this at present, but when the time comes, you will realize it. So Srila Gurudev was speaking about this as the meaning of Gopinath. And in another place, which is not here, he was telling, just like Gopishwar Mahadev. Everyone says, oh, Gopishwar means he's the Ishwar of the Gopis. Is it true? Who had the upper hand? Of course the Gopis did. They were smacking this Gopi. Who are you? What is your name? Where are you from? Who are your parents? Who is your husband? Why are you silent? Are you deaf? Have you ever seen Brijbasi Street Justice? It's instantaneous and quite harsh. Wake up! Are you possessed by a ghost? Wake up! You don't know how to interrogate, let me have my turn. One after the next, after the next. The Gopis literally had the upper hand. So who is Gopishwar? Means whose masters are the Gopis. In the same way, Rameshwar Mahadev. When Ram was worshipping Mahadev for the benediction of being able to cross over to Lanka, at that time, all of the local persons, they said, oh, Rameshwar Mahadev ki jai. Ram is the servant of Mahadev. So Mahadev is the Ishwar of Ram. And then a voice from the sky came and the demigods were saying, no, you don't understand. Ram is Ishwar and Mahadev is also Ishwar. Mahadev, his bhav is that I am always the servant, so he could not tolerate this. So he burst out from this form and he said, none of you understand. Ram Ishwar means Ram is my Ishwar. Ram is my master. So in the same way, who is the one who is calling in desperation for help? And if they do not come immediately, I cannot maintain my life. This Krishna at Vangshivat was calling desperately. In this case, the gopis are his nath. So Srila Gurudev has also explained this, that they are the master. And actually we see this, that Krishna becomes subservient to the love of his devotees. He told them in that very place, I can never repay you for your love. Therefore, I am eternally indebted. So they have taken the superior position in this case. And he prays at the feet of Srimati Radhika, please place your lotus feet upon my head. So Srila Gurudev has also given this definition of Gopinath. But in general, we understand that he is the heart and soul of the gopis, which is also true. So they see him as their prananath, and he sees them as his pran as well, especially Srimati Radhika. Hare Krishna. So today, we are also celebrating the anniversary of the appearance of Srila Narottam Das Thakur. Sri Narottam Das Thakur ki jai. His glories are also unlimited. And yet we have a few minutes to endeavor to say something that we have received from our Gurudev and Guru Varga. Sri Narottam Das, he came after the time of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. After the time, he never met Rup and Sanatan as well, not physically. And so he is showing to us how to be in a state of separation, crying for mercy. All of his prayers are saturated with this bhav, with this mood. I was reading from Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Maharaj today, and he was quoting Bhakti Ratnakar, Narottam Vilas, and what is the other one? Prem Vilas, glorifying Sri Narottam Das Thakur. There was one place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went, very close to the Padma River. And there he was loudly calling out, Narottam, Narottam, calling out this name, Narottam. Sri Nityananda Prabhu asked him, why are you calling this name? Mahaprabhu responded, you don't know your own glories? Mahaprabhu told to Nityananda Prabhu, you don't know your own glories? He said, when we were in Puri, there you were crying in prem, day after day, weeping and weeping with divine love. And I captured that divine love. And I want to deposit it in the Padma River for Narottam. He said, I captured that and I want to deposit it for Narottam. So this is very closely linked to yesterday, the appearance day of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Today, we hear that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is capturing the prem, the divine love that Nityananda Prabhu has given, and depositing it for Narottam. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there at the Padma River, he was depositing, he called the deity of that river, Padma Devi, that I want to give you something to give to Narottam. This is the love of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and, of course, the love of Nityananda Prabhu. His own prem and the prem of Nityananda Prabhu. And she asked, how will I know who Narottam is? And Mahaprabhu told, as your waters have now swelled by my presence, so when he enters your waters, they will also swell. So you will know who to give this to. So in essence, Mahaprabhu deposited this treasure within Padma River, giving it to Padma Devi herself. Narottam was born and raised in that area. And many times he had gone to that river after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had deposited this wealth of his own prem and Nityananda Prabhu's prem with Padma Devi. And the river Padma never raised. But one day, Narottam had a dream, a spurti. He was already attached to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was already attached to Sri Nityananda Prabhu. But Nityananda Prabhu came and gave him his mercy in this dream and told him immediately, now you should go to the Padma River. He woke up. It is said he was about 12 years old. Although he was so qualified, it is said that when he went into that Padma River, something happened, something changed. He saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in that river, running toward him. Of course, Padma River went like this when he entered that time. Running toward him with his arms, reached out to embrace him. But then he just entered into his heart. Because of that absorption in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, changes came on the form of Sri Narottam Das. Already he had all symptoms of an Uttam Bhagavat, Mahabhagavat. It is said his eyes were already beautiful like lotus petals. His arms were very long past his knees. He had all beautiful and transcendental symptoms. But being possessed by the prem of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just like Mahaprabhu being possessed by the prem of Srimati Radhika, although he is Krishna himself, who is very darkish complexion like a monsoon rain cloud, but he became golden. Radha Bhava Duti Suvalit. By her bhav, he manifested her complexion. By the prem of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this Narottam manifested the complexion similar to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was just like that. He manifested this complexion. Always weeping and calling the name of Sachinandan Gaurahari, calling the name of Nityananda Prabhu. He desired to go to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. And he also wanted to see their associates. But one after another were departing from this world. Actually, he was on his way. I don't want to jump too fast. His parents saw that he had this mood of complete detachment from anything in this world. In Bhakti Ratnakar, it is said that he is lifelong brahmachari. Real brahmachari means he has no attraction or attachment to anything of this world. He's completely absorbed in Parabrahm, Shri Krishna. So only attached to the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, of Sachinandan Gaurahari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His parents always stationed a guard with him, just like a guard was stationed with Raghunath Das Goswami. This is quite common. There were no other children in that lineage, but his father was a king. So all kings need to have an heir, and Narottam was the heir. But he had no desire, no attraction for anything of this material world. So he wanted to run, he wanted to leave, but he always had a guard with him. Finally, at some point, he decided to run away because his father had to go away on business, kingly business, with his uncle. So he was able to escape the guards and his mother. And he started running toward Puri. But then he found out that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had already left. Nityananda Prabhu had left. Gadadhar Pandit had left. So many of the eternal associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had left. And this cast Narottam into a state of deep lamentation and separation. You can see it in his bhajan, Jai Anila Premadhana Karuna Prachur. He's saying, where has that great dancer, Gaurahari, gone? Where have they all gone? Will I ever be able to see them? Oh, I shall dash my head upon stone or enter into fire. That stone would be softer than the pain I'm enduring now in separation. That fire would be cooler than the fire of separation that I am experiencing. Where have they gone? Weeping in separation from Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and all of these eternal associates. Then he turned, and through other back roads, he came toward Vrindavan. As he was just about to come to Vrindavan, he discovered that Rup and Sanatan, who he was aspiring to meet with, had just departed from this world. It is said that immediately he fainted on the spot. He fainted on the spot. In Bhakti Ratnakar or Narottam Vilas, I don't know all of the exact locations where they're told, but I can assure you that I'm paraphrasing to the best of my ability what I have read today from our Guru Varga. He had a vision. And because he was running without taking any care for his own health, he was not drinking or eating or anything, but running toward Vrindavan. At that time, he had become very weak. A very beautiful golden personality manifested before him and gave him some milk and said, you should drink this, and this will pacify you, this will soothe you. So he took that, and then he was in a state of unconsciousness, and at that time, Rup and Sanatan came to him in his vision, like a dream. It is said actually they came many times to him and gave him this milk, and then pacified him and told him that all of your fatigue, all of your bodily pain and everything will disappear. You should go to Vrindavan. So he came to Vrindavan. At that time, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami was here. Sri Jeev Goswami was here. Lokanath Goswami was here. So many of the remainder of the eternal associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, many of whom he had sent here personally to uncover and rediscover the holy places of Braj. So in this case, Srila Gurudev was telling that Narottam Das had this mood within his heart, something similar to Raghunath Das Goswami, that without their shelter, without their mercy, I have no reason to maintain my life. And then Srila Gurudev broke into speaking about Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, that he also had this mood, not being able to attain the shelter of Raghunath Das of Gadadhar Pandit. He went to see him, but Bhagavatam was completely wet from the tears of Gadadhar Pandit, so he had gone to search for another copy. But Gadadhar Pandit had left. Raghunath Das Goswami was feeling completely overwhelmed and decided, I will go to Vrindavan and I will jump from Govardhan or enter into Yamuna and give up my life. Sri Sanatana Goswami understood the mind of Raghunath Das Goswami and told him his own, you could say, interaction with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That also, I felt this way. Sanatana Goswami told Raghunath, I also felt this way. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced me and my body was full of all kinds of sores, pus oozing out of these sores, I felt so low and so bad that I just wanted to give up my life by going underneath the wheel of Jagannath's chariot. Mahaprabhu's mood was, I have touched the body of a pure devotee. This is purifying to me. And one should never see any negative or any bad within the form of a pure devotee. They are always transcendental, like the Ganga, Brahmadravatvam. So Mahaprabhu sent a message, not directly, he didn't tell directly to Sanatan, but he said, don't you think that we all would have given up our lives by now if that was the way to attain Krishna Prem? That is not the process. We must do sadhan bhajan. So this was told by Sanatan to Raghunath Das Goswami. Similarly, Narottam had this deep mood, but when he came into the association of these Vaishnavas, sometimes Gurudev would say that he also met along the way Srinivas and Shyamananda Prabhu, and they all came to Vrindavan together. So in the association of these great personalities, Sri Narottam Das came to Vrindavan. He wasn't yet known as Narottam Das Thakur. That was a title awarded to him by Srila Jiva Goswami after his very rapid and in-depth education. That education was on all of the teachings of our Goswamis, the Satsandarbhas, all of the works of Srila Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, etc. So coming to Vrindavan, they took shelter of Srila Jiva Goswami, who was the leader of the Vishva Vaishnava Raja Sabha. This is the universal association of kingly Vaishnavas, Raja Sabha. If anyone wanted any stamp of approval in any of the three holy dhams, meaning Navadvip, Vrindavan or Puri, then they would have to get that stamp by Srila Jiva Goswami. So Narottam, Srinivas and Shyamananda Prabhu, they all took shelter of Srila Jiva Goswami, who would not give diksha to anyone, but he was their Shiksha Guru, and the Shiksha Guru of all of the Vaishnavas, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas at that time. They all wanted to receive initiation from him. But Srila Jiva Goswami, I won't say they all, Shyamananda Prabhu had already received initiation from Hridoy Chaitanya. But he was taking Shiksha on the order of Hridoy Chaitanya from Jiva Goswami because Jiva Goswami's bhav is Madhurya Rasa, Hridoy Chaitanya's bhav is Sakya bhav, so he could nourish him up to his level, but he sent him for further education to Jiva Goswami because Shyamananda's intrinsic, eternal, inherent rasa in relationship with Radha Krishna is in Madhurya Rasa. Srila Gurudev made this point very clearly. So the other two, Narottam and Srinivas, they wanted to receive initiation from Srila Jiva Goswami. But Jiva Goswami did not want to accept any disciple, and he never did officially accept any disciple. In fact, he told Narottam that you should accept initiation from Lokanath Goswami, and he told Srinivas Acharya that you should accept initiation from Gopal Bhatta Goswami, both of whom made a vow that we will never accept any disciples. So this was the situation at the time. Everyone had such humility that they did not want any notoriety and they didn't want to accept anyone as their servant or disciple. These days it's almost exactly the opposite. Anyone and their brother, son, mother, father, whatever, will accept the role of guru and make millions of disciples even if they are of the lowest character. And I'm not saying that all of them are. There are so many of really great character, but there are so many of low character who will instantly take the role of guru so that they can make money, followers, and have a very comfortable, lavish, luxurious lifestyle. And this is quite common these days. Srila Gurudev was explaining that at that time there was no selfish mood. You are mine, you cannot go here, and hear from anyone else. Actually, their mood was that whoever can help you, whoever can nourish you, you should listen to them. You should associate and hear from senior Vaishnavas, qualified Vaishnavas, pure devotees. So Jiva Goswami gave them this order. So Narottam Das, following the order of Jiva Goswami, although he was weeping to Jiva Goswami that, I feel that you are my guru, I want to take shelter of you. Really, you feel that I am your guru? Will you follow my order? Yes, you should go accept initiation from Lokanath Goswami. What could he do? So Narottam went to Lokanath Goswami and was begging him, please accept me as your disciple. Lokanath kept rejecting him. No, I made a vow I will not accept disciples. Lokanath was so humble. He did not want his name mentioned in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. He told to Rup and Sanatan and to Krishna Das Kaviraj and to everyone else, if you mention my name, I won't give you any blessings for your works that you're doing. I will give you so much information, but if you mention my name, no. You're not allowed to put my name in there. But so much of what is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita comes from Lokanath Goswami. So he didn't want his name mentioned. He wanted no notoriety whatsoever. He was doing sadhan, bhajan, remembering the pastimes of Radha and Krishna within the Nikunjas of Vrindavan, and that's what he wanted to do, nothing else. Hare Krishna. So Sri Lokanath Goswami kept rejecting Narottam. Just like Srila Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj again and again and again rejected Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. That time he was not known as Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he was known as Siddhanta Saraswati, but he rejected his plea again and again and again. Until it came to that point where Saraswati Prabhupada was weeping and crying, Karuna na hoile kandya kandya prana na rakhibo ar. Without your mercy, weeping and weeping, I will not be able to maintain my life. He was begging, and then he also had someone petitioning on his behalf, Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Then Srila Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj accepted him. But Lokanath Goswami would not accept Narottam. Who are you? Oh, I'm Narottam. Where are you from? I'm from this town, Keturi. And your father? Oh, he's a king. I'm a prince. I don't want to initiate any prince. What can I do? Narottam realized that unless I do menial seva, I cannot melt the heart of Lokanath. Not only had Jiva Goswami told Narottam that you should accept Lokanath Goswami, but Mahaprabhu had come to Lokanath Goswami and told him that you should accept Narottam. But Lokanath was so hesitant to accept any disciple. Narottam began to do the most menial seva, what even the maids in India will not do. Really? No, we won't do that. Clean the bathroom. And this wasn't just a bathroom, this was the public place for defecation. So Lokanath Goswami, when he would leave that place in the nighttime with a coconut bristle broom, Narottam, the beautiful prince, would go there weeping and weeping, and he would clean that place. He would spread fresh cow dung there and make everything nice, even leave some soil softened there so that Lokanath Goswami could wash his hands. He would prepare everything, night after night. And Lokanath Goswami was thinking, who is the thief who is stealing this thing? It is told in Bhakti Ratnakar that Narottam would hold that broom to his heart, weeping and crying, saying, this will give me mercy, this will bring me to my desired goal, this will bring me to prem. Holding that broom to his heart and weeping and crying till tears were flowing down his chest. One day Lokanath said, hey, who are you? What are you doing? And he said, I'm Dukhi Narottam, very fallen, sad, lowly Narottam, and I'm begging for your mercy. Please accept me as your disciple. Seeing the kind of desperation that Narottam was in and the seva that he was doing, trying to gain the favor of Lokanath Goswami, Lokanath's heart melted and he accepted one and only one disciple, Sri Narottam Das. Sri Lokanath Goswami ki jai, Sri Narottam Das ki jai. So for quite some time, under the very careful guidance of Lokanath Goswami, Sri Narottam Das was chanting in his association and under his order, also hearing Harikatha from him. They were residing in any kunja of Vrindavan. And Narottam Das was Chota Baba, and Lokanath Goswami was Bara Baba. And so there they were chanting and weeping, remembering the sweet pastimes of Krishna. And they would come together and hear and discuss Harikatha. After some time, one farmer came to that area. Srila Gurudev tells this on the day of Narottam Das Thakur. One farmer came. And that farmer said, he was just trying to disturb Lokanath Goswami, "I'm very thirsty, please give me water. I'm very thirsty, give me water." It was the middle of the summer, in the middle of the day. Lokanath Goswami was completely oblivious. He could not hear or see anything, only Hare Krishna, completely absorbed. Then this farmer went to Chota Baba. Chota Baba did not want his Gurudev to be disturbed anymore. So this Narottam Das, he got up and he fetched some water for this farmer and sent him on his merry way. Of course, we know that Narottam Das is an eternal, transcendental associate of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. Sometimes we hear that Narottam Das is Vilas Manjari or Champak Manjari. Manjaris can have many names. Raghunath Das is known as Rati Manjari, also Tulsi Manjari. So, Lokanath Goswami, after awakening from his trance in Harinam, he knew everything that had gone on. And he told Chota Babu, "Narottam, you are not qualified to be here." Now we should understand that this is a pastime to teach us. Actually, Narottam is more than qualified, more than the most qualified, but yet, to teach us, this pastime is there. He said, "You are not qualified to remain in Vrindavan. You should go back to where you came from, and you should serve the people of this world. You are not qualified for Nam Bhajan." Why? He began crying. Why? Because you do not understand that Nam is not different from the Lord Himself. And when you are taking shelter of Nam, you are doing Nam Seva. Abhinatva Nama Namino. And you think it is more important to stop the Seva of Radha and Krishna and serve any materialistic person water than to continue serving Sri Nam Prabhu. So you are not qualified for this kind of bhajan. You should go back home and serve the desires of the materialists of this world. This kind of strong teaching he gave. Narottam was weeping and weeping and weeping, and yet Lokanath sent him away. In desperate separation from his Gurudev, Sri Narottam Das, actually he wrote one prayer, that I was in the company of the great devotees of the Lord doing bhajan in Vrindavan, but I have by my own fault been sent away, and now I've been kicked out and back into the pit of stool of this material world. This kind of mood Narottam Das is expressing. So, unlike most people who would be kicked away by their Gurudev, who might think, well, there's no use, so I might as well just enter back into the material world and try to enjoy the best I can, Narottam Das, he understood the deep inner heart's mood of his Gurudev, that now you should preach the concepts of Rup and Raghunath, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu everywhere. In this connection, Srila Gurudev told that sometimes an order is given by Guru, and those who are Sat Sishyas will understand the deep import of that order. Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj told Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Prabhupada, don't go to Calcutta. Kalikata. This is what it used to be called, Kalikata. The first place he went was Kalikata. And there he established a temple and began preaching the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Did he disobey the order of his Guru? No, he understood the deepest inner imports of the heart of his Guru and established his mission in this world. Did he actually go to Kalikata? No. He's always carrying Braj and Navadip Dham in his heart. He's Vishuddha Brajavasi, Vishuddha Navadip Vasi. So he did not go to Calcutta. In a similar way, Krishna told the gopis, you should go home. Why did you come here so late in the night? It's very dark and dangerous, so many fierce wild animals everywhere. It is not right that young married women should be out in the night, what to speak of, with a young, handsome, beautiful man. You should go home to your husbands. Srila Gurudev told, actually everything Krishna told had the exact opposite meaning of what I just told. Sanskrit has multiple meanings, and he said, therefore, Jaha Bhagavata Para Vaishnavirasthane, you must study and learn and read under the guidance of Vaishnavas, otherwise you can miss everything. In a similar way, Lokanath told him to leave, but in that instruction to leave, what did he do? He went everywhere preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At that time, Narottam, Srinivas, and Shyamananda, Hare Krishna, brought the books of our 6 Goswamis to Bengal. And they were going to copy them and preach the message of Sri Chaitanya Dev and our Goswamis everywhere. We'll have to continue afterward. Quickly, I can tell something after Arti because it's late. It's 6:12. Hare Krishna. Shri Narottam Das Thakur ki jai. Tadiya Avirbhav Maha Mahotsava ki jai. Prem Purushottam Shachinandan Gaura Hari ki jai. Radha Vino Vihari Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe.